Yes, absolutely. Fortunately, we have a lot of, coping strategies, and especially for anxiety. So, with the physical, part of it, deep breathing is kind of a really, quick and somewhat easy. It's always there, always accessible, our breathing. And so really trying to focus on, okay, can I just focus in on my breathing and trying to slow down my breathing, deepen, my breath, and that kind of signals to the brain, okay, calming down here, everything's okay. And then so hopefully, the rest of kind of the body will follow suit, like the heart rate will start to slow down.
So almost trying to sort of stop it in its tracks and bring yourself back to your breath, which is what I think most people struggle with in meditation. But I think this practice is so important. Even in these moments, it doesn't have to be a sit down of, cross legs and meditation, right?
No, not at all. Right. It can be right. Standing in line at the grocery store or, wherever, just kind of as needed. And I think, I think also doing, kind of just tuning into your breath and trying to, focus on regulating your breath just throughout the day, especially at times, not necessarily when you're feeling, anxious or stressed, as just to almost kind of as a like preventative measure, just to, if we're kind of feeling more regulated and taking that time to just kind of even just take a mental break from, all the stress for, things to do, we're always thinking about, that can really help it, setting us up to better manage stress.
Absolutely. So, are there other things like, do you suggest, is workout important? Is raising your heart rate important throughout the day? What are things that, I call them rituals. It's like what daily rituals, and I think the breathing is incredible anytime, anywhere. But what other things might you suggest?
Yeah, I think that word ritual is a good one, because I think it is like ritual, routine. So it's things like, right. If exercise is something, we know that exercise has been shown to, help with depression and mood and, stress and all that. So, exercise, it could be, yoga also, I think is a great, form of exercise, because it also has the meditation, component there, or kind of mindfulness of our breath and our, movement.
That's a good one. I sometimes forget about yoga.
Yeah. Also journaling, just kind of writing, taking some time to write things down.
Got it.
Anything that,
less caffeine.
Yeah, right. Less caffeine can be helpful, or some herbal tea, or diet, I think for sure is also a way to, help with mental health,
Can you expand on that a little bit?
Yeah. So, really trying to eat, I think regularly helps, again, that routine, aspect, and eating foods that are kind of make you feel good, that are nourishing. And also, I think I'm an advocate of kind of, most things in moderation. So also, also listening to your body, knowing when, okay, I kind of I feel like something sweet, or I feel like a treat, and allowing yourself to have that without guilt, but then also really trying to, kind of.
Yeah. I think one of the things that came to mind while you were talking was the idea that, and I must say I'm guilty of it, is the idea that like the overeating to sort of stuff and take away some of the anxiety, or if you're experiencing sort of depression and pain, in your heart and those sort of things. So that, that's been more difficult now, having this sort of like constantly surrounded, constantly at home, constantly surrounded by food. And
that's definitely something that